I say, you know. Anyway, back to here.
They covered death? What? How does one
Yeah.
cover death? How does a power metal band cover death?
We'll find out.
Cover death. Actually, yeah.
All right.
All right, today we're interviewing Arron from Escape Artist. Arron is the vocalist of Escape Artist, and he's going to be playing some crazy songs while we ask him some questions.
Okay.
All right, let's hit it. Arron, where do you go after you die?
Into nothingness, probably.
Okay, next question. If you had to buy a canoe, what color would it be?
I like green. Green
Interesting.
canoe.
Why?
I like green. That's why.
Why? And why do you like green?
And next question.
Okay. If
Why do
you
I
were
like green?
on a spaceship traveling to a faraway planet and had to go into cryosleep, what would be the first thing you want to see when you wake up?
Humans. Other humans.
Other humans. Okay. All right, next question. Parker, take it away.
I hope you guys hear the clicking of my guitar.
If your life was a movie genre, what genre would it be and why, and who would play you?
A drama. Either a drama or a comedy. And who would play me? I don't know. Jim Carrey.
Next
Why?
question. Wow. Next question.
Dude, what is this fucking chart?
If you landed on, if you were the first human on the moon, what would be your first words?
Photos bitchin'?
What? What? What'd you say?
Photos bitchin'?
Okay.
Wait, who am I meeting on the moon?
What?
What? That was not the question.
No.
I can't play this song.
Next question.
Travis, this question's flawed. There's no air on the moon.
Next question. If you explored the ocean and found an underground civilization, what would you do?
Make peace.
How
How?
is it underground under the ocean? I don't get these questions.
Underwater.
Have you not played Bioshock?
It's still underwater. There's no ground.
Arron, how do you make peace with the underwater civilization?
I don't know. Just saying I come in peace.
They don't speak English.
I'll bring chocolate.
Okay, that's a pretty good answer. All right, next question. You have one word that you can say for the rest of your life. What is that word?
Hang on, I'm getting fucked right now.
That's too many words.
You gotta answer the question. One word.
The song's over. All right, hang on. Let me start up another song.
All right.
Sure. Yeah. Okay, this one.
You have one word that you can say
great
for the rest
song.
of your life.
One word I can say for the rest of my life. Fuck.
Okay, next question. If you were a soup or a stew, what soup or stew would you be?
Gumbo.
That's a good answer.
Oh, I can't do these. I picked a bad song for this. I like gumbo.
Next
Gumbo's
question.
good.
Are you a hunter or a gatherer?
A bit of both.
If you had to pick one over the other, what would it be?
Hunter.
Hunter. Next question. How do you define success?
If I feel satisfied by the end of it.
All right. Next question. Why should we hire you?
Because I'm a cool cat.
Okay.
So far away. Yeah, go ahead.
Next question. What do you think of garden gnomes?
I think they're like, I think they're secretly sentient and they're plotting to take over humanity.
Okay.
I feel like Travis just like asked ChatGPT to make an interview question.
I was riffing for a long time, and then I finally had to start Googling.
I can't focus on the damn chart. Go, okay, next one.
Next question. Think of the room that you're in right now. How many pennies do you think could fit in that room?
Oh my god. A couple, I don't know, several million probably.
Several million?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
All right,
how much
we'll have to check. We'll have to check into that later.
I don't know the square footage of this room.
Okay. Next question.
Oh.
If you were a tree, what kind of tree would you be?
I don't know a lot of tree kinds. Tree types.
Okay, you don't know a lot of tree kinds. We'll move on.
I don't know a lot of tree kinds.
Question. How many McDonald's chicken nuggets would you buy with the amount of pennies you could fill your room with?
At least 10.
Yeah.
That seems true.
At least 3.
Okay. All right, we've got a whole half of a Dragon Force song to go.
Yeah,
Let's
last one was
see.
too short. But that chart was fucked up.
Parker, help me out here.
Just why?
If you could choose a if you could choose any superpower, but only for the most mundane task, what power would you choose and how would you use it?
Mundane task.
Yeah, like playing Guitar Hero.
Super speed.
What is your favorite kind of ice cream?
I'm a big fan of my local Wise has one called like Extreme Moose Tracks.
Extreme Moose Tracks.
What?
Shout out Wise.
Oh my god.
Did we already say what your favorite food is?
I don't know.
Dude, this fucking chart is wrong! Anyway, go ahead. What's my favorite
What
food?
is your favorite food?
God, I like a good chicken breast.
All right.
I like breast.
Or a steak.
If you
like
could
meat.
live anywhere in the world, where would you live?
Away.
Next question.
No,
Who
I would probably
you let?
I'd probably
Sorry, go
live
ahead.
I'd probably live somewhere that's like close to civilization, but like not at the same time.
I feel that. Next question. Who would you let punch you directly in the face?
Sandra Bullock.
All right, okay. Next question. What do wood and alcohol have in common?
They're both. A tree is a plant, and alcohol is. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. Isn't alcohol made with kind of like with like grains or something, or like?
Yeah.
They're both plants. Ish.
All right. This was Arron from Escape Artist. Is there anything you want to say to your fans?
I don't know who the fuck asked me to do this.
The fans.
Also, that chart
We're
was
the
fucked.
fans.
That
We're
chart
your
was
fans.
that chart was completely fucked up. There was way more notes in that chart than there were in that song, bro.